Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Welcome to the Earn Your Happy podcast. I'm Lori Harder, founder of The Bliss Project, 3-time fitness world champion, fitness expert, and cover model turned self-love junkie, lifestyle entrepreneur, and author. Each week, I'll bring you a guest or a thought that will help you bust through your fears, connect to your soul, and get focused and clear so you can elevate your life, business, and relationships. We don't wait until we're ready for someone to tell us we're good enough. We take what we want and we anoint ourselves. Get ready to earn, own, and unapologetically rock your happiness every single day. Are you with me? Here we go. Welcome back to the Earn Your Happy podcast, and it is time for another quickie, because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And today I was talking on a Facebook Live. I do Facebook Lives on my personal page on Facebook under Lori Harder. You can actually follow along there, you guys. So if you find me, you can hit follow and you will see all of the Facebook Lives that I do. I'm typically on Monday through Friday between 8 and 9 Pacific time. So I'd love to chat with you. I actually get to talk with you one-on-one and say, hey, get to know all of you guys who are listening in. And I really get to put my finger on the pulse of what is going down for you guys. So when I get on the podcast as well, I can speak to exactly what's going on for you. And that's what I'm going to do today, because a woman came on and we were just talking about, when you're moving forward with a goal, you're not always going to feel the support of the most important people around you. So she was talking about her parents and saying that how does she change her parents' perspective? How does she change them or get them to come along with her on this new lifestyle, this new journey that she's going on, and understand what she wants to do?
And a lot of times we are never going to get those people that we want to change the most to change. So what we have to do is change our perspective of how we're viewing them. And many times what happens is the more that you get solid in where you're going and what you want to do with or without that person's agreement, or with or without that person's support, a lot of times you will potentially down the road be the reason that they may decide to change. But people aren't going to change until either their back is against the wall, they can't take how they feel anymore, or they decide to, or they're completely motivated to do it themselves. But if we feel ourselves pushing, that is a sure sign that we're actually going to end up in more pain trying to get somebody else to change. So just remember, we have to be a lighthouse, and a lighthouse's job is to shine as bright as possible in the darkest of times and shine out as far as possible in the darkest of times. So we're not going to be able to change those people. And some of the most beautiful parts about that is that they can forever continue to be our biggest lessons, right? I really know that a lot of the best lessons in life come through people. And oftentimes it's those people who give us the most resistance. Make us really be pushed to our edges. Make us maybe even feel a slight bit of rage, perhaps, with some of the things that they write or post or say at holidays or anything like that, right? Because they know exactly how to get to those places that really can get underneath our skin, because maybe they're the closest people to us, or maybe they're judging your character. And like I said before, these are the most awesome opportunities for growth, because the more that you love them for where they are, the more your opportunity and expansion grows for love. And the more love that we can handle and give out in any time, right? Whether they're being nice or whether they're not, is our opportunity to really grow. So we can't change people, but we can be the reason that they decide to change. I'll tell you that I really pray that you guys, no matter who you're trying to change, whether it's your husband or your parents or people at work, that you just continue to step into what you know to be truth, because you will attract the correct people at the correct time. Don't worry, they're all watching you. They're all watching to see if you're going to get happier. They might try to make sure that you can't get there without even knowing it. Because a lot of people who love you pull you down without realizing it. Not because they don't love you, but because, like I said, they don't want you to get hurt. Maybe in the past, their past experience is of failure or of seeing people fail. Maybe it didn't work for them, but maybe they didn't try hard enough. Maybe it wasn't meant for their path, but it's meant for yours. So just remember, keep stepping forward. They are watching. The more that you step into your light, the more the right people at the right time will all come, and let the other people fall away. Because the brighter that you shine, the more people who exactly who you need to really carry out your journey are going to appear. And the ones who are not meant to be on your journey are going to be so clear, because they're either going to leave by slamming the door, or they're going to quietly step back and let that go. That's so beautiful. We can't bring everyone. So grab the ones who are ready and let go of all the other ones. Not easy. But this is what life is. It's growth and it is change. So the only constant thing in our life is change. So the more that we can really embrace it, the more that we can know that a lot of times the change isn't about changing someone else, but changing our perspective and view of the situation. And that's really where the lesson is. That's where the journey is. And that's where the love is. So whenever we feel that, whenever we're pushing against it, just say, okay, how can I change? How can I actually change to move through this experience and love them for exactly where they are? And you guys, that's going to give you such an opportunity at peace and growth. And it's an opening. So when we let go of that changing and that pushing of other people, we open up to see where we're actually meant to go, because the other energy is closed off, right? So opening up, releasing, letting people be where they're at on their journey, that's what's going to attract and up your vibe, up that vibration. Everybody else is going to feel that. So thank you guys so much for listening in. I'm always so grateful for you. And we, this last week, just celebrated 1 million downloads. I feel like I need to say 1 million downloads. And thanks to you guys for sharing the love. I can't even freaking believe it, to be quite honest. I want to reach out and hug all of you. So whether you're driving, I'm giving you a virtual hug. Whether you're running, I'm high-fiving you. I'm hugging you. I'm sorry. That's heavy if you're running. But I'm beyond thrilled. Like, this was such a nudge from the universe that I was trying to ignore. And one day I thought, okay, why are you nudging me? Why am I supposed to do this podcast? Like, what is this going to do? And I figured it out rather quickly, that it was to connect you guys, myself, all of these amazing people to messages that we all need to hear. And I will tell you what I'm learning so quickly through podcasting is that if you're thinking it, if you're struggling with it, if you're going through it, so is everyone else, or they have. And when we share our stories, they dissolve. So when we don't share, when we think we're alone, that's when it grows. That's when it overtakes us. That's when it overcomes us. That's when shame is like so heavy that we feel like we can't go on another day carrying what we're carrying or carrying the pain. But when we share it, or when we use it to help teach or pay it forward, or maybe that's your purpose, is to share and let people know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. That is truly where we begin to all be connected, and we're all human, right? We're all connected. This message is something that everybody is getting right now. So thank you guys so much for being here. And until next time, you guys earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me on the Earn Your Happy podcast. I am so glad that you stopped by. If you could take 1 second to share this episode with someone you think would love it, that would be absolutely amazing, and we would be forever grateful. Also, please leave us a review if you feel so moved by going to iTunes and leaving us an honest thought, an honest comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear more of. It would really help us out on our journey to helping thousands and thousands of people. Until then, don't forget to earn your happy. Thanks again, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, I know if you're listening to this podcast that you have big dreams and big goals. And one of the things that can really stop you is struggling with your marketing. Trust me, I have been there. Are you using 10 different systems just to build your online business? Then I want you to try Kajabi. Kajabi helps you build your web pages, set up funnels, and sell your courses, content, coaching, or communities. You've been hearing me talk a lot about funnels on this podcast and the importance of your email list. You can get a free trial at kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. I've talked about Kajabi before, but here's something that's super cool and new. They just rolled out an AI assistant for creating your online course curriculum. And this means you just type in a topic that you want to create on a course or webinar, and bam, it just generates a sample outline for you. It takes a ton of the hard work away. Of course, you're going to customize it to be your own, but this really helps you get over the struggle of how in the world to start, which is where most people stop. If you're like me, starting is always the hardest part, and that's what makes Kajabi so popular. They've made it easier for creators to build web pages, build courses, build coaching programs, build membership sites, build checkout pages, and build email funnels. So if you're struggling with any of those, you got to go check it out. Go to Kajabi.com. Kajabi was really the first all-in-one system and is trusted by over 100,000 creators. I think that's good enough for me. Also has influencers and marketers who use this. And now their smart AI platform makes it easy to take what you know and turn it into an online course and business. Go start building with a free trial at Kajabi.com. That's Kajabi.com. Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule text to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.